As a university president, I am as concerned about what happens to children before they come to college as I am about my own students. 80% of the time children spend every day is outside of school. And so while we should be concerned about what happens in school each day, we need to be as concerned about what happens after school. The fact is that children who are involved in after-school programs tend to do much better academically and socially. They're better prepared emotionally, they have more experiences with adults, and they are preparing for success. And so I am excited as an educator to be talking today about Baltimore's initiative Boost. Children today face many challenges. Many neighborhoods are not safe.
Idle time for young adults is just trouble because the kids need to feel like they belong.
When we didn't have after-school programs, what we were hearing from people is that I can't sit on my steps because I'm afraid.
It's important to have a place like this because this place can keep you out of drugs, gangs, and or killed.
Parents have to work. Extended families are not together as they were years ago. In many cases, there's nobody left in charge of the child.
A good after-school program captures our children. It will also assist the parents.
It's important to know that a child is connected to something.
Knowing that she's safe lets me feel comfortable and I won't have to keep picking up the phone. What are you doing? Where are you? Did you eat?
We meet with the principal at the beginning of the school year to look at their school improvement plan and see where they have gaps, where they have needs. A strong emphasis is really helping build that partnership and that connection so that the academic learning in the school day is reinforced in after school, maybe in different creative ways.
Sometimes the child can get new insights, and sometimes that child can go back into that school system much stronger.
If we can get them to blossom in after school, it will help us in regular school because they'll come to school focused and ready to learn.
We're giving them experiences and skills that they put on a college application and say, I've taken keyboard lessons, I had leadership training. So we're building a resume for children. That's not the way I want to talk to them about it, but I want parents to know that these are the kinds of things you want to do for your child if you want to see success in the end.
Well, the great part about entrepreneurship is it allows youth to learn how to do actual business. Young people get an opportunity to see what goes into business. It's not just all glitz and glory. There's a lot of hard work behind it.
I'm learning how to save money. I'm learning how to, keep a schedule.
When children are encouraged to play music or to create poetry, we're teaching them to explore their humanity.
I think the kids get out of participating in this form of art, the trusting of themselves, a belief in their abilities to express themselves, a feeling of safeness that it's okay to express yourself through your art, through painting or clay or paper or balloons or face painting.
And what's really important in after-school settings, I think, and just in general, the kids to get hands-on experiences to really see that what they think, do, and feel can make an impact. It's something that started about 4 years ago in partnership with the National Aquarium in Baltimore, where they wanted kids to grow wetland grasses at their schools. After 6 months or so, the kids go, they take the grasses to wetland restoration sites around the Chesapeake Bay. Again, it's one thing to talk about. You guys are important. You can make an impact on the community. It's far different when the kids have hands-on opportunities.
We need to work with families of all types to help people learn about nutrition and exercise and basic health, general health.
We just help educate the kids about making positive choices.
Recess, where kids used to go out and get rid of all of this energy, that's for the most part has been taken away. That has a detrimental effect on children, on their outlook, on their physical self.
Children don't play like we used to play. They need to let this stuff off. They got a lot of energy built up.
If you think about it, after school has become the new neighborhood. When I think about my neighborhood and everybody working to help each other, and everybody's children were our own was the notion. Well, in after-school strategy, what we're talking about is just that.
You have people who are happy, people who are learning, people who are growing. You have all of these kind of things that can't happen in an after-school setting.
I believe that young people have more potential than we can ever label, and every child can benefit from after-school programming.
Parents began to see and take part in these activities with their children. Their eyes were opened as to what was possible.
My children came home and was like, oh my, I love school. To hear them say that was just something so wonderful to me.
The key for me is that we provide the best quality in after school and that we engage parents, teachers, and principals, and church members and community members to collaborate on behalf of children.
We have for centuries now shared the responsibility of raising children. What does that mean? It means we should all be thinking about what we can do to help children to be safe, to be able to succeed and to grow up and to get a good job. It's the responsibility of all of us.